Hello, Sylvia. Hello, friends. Hello, Chris. How many folks have we got tuning in tonight? You guys can hear me all right? Hello, Pauline. Are you guys having a good evening tonight? It is Friday night, so, you know, time for some beading. Good. Glad to hear that, Sylvia. Hello, Maggie. Hi, Dana. Oh, bracelet. How that's fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, my sister is here, and she says that she's visiting my mom, and she showed her how to put me on her TV. That is so great. Hi, Mom. Hi, my sister. Hi, Lynn. Makes me so happy that you guys are all here to hang out with me while I make stuff late at night. It is absolutely a joy for me to do this. Hello, Leah. How much fun is this? Are you watching on a TV, Dana? Hello, Ruth. Pauline, what is your suggestion? Oh, is it cold where you're at, Sylvia? I have to say, it's been kind of hot here lately, and my air conditioner hasn't been working as well as it needs to be. I actually have somebody coming over to repair it, hopefully on Monday. And so the fact that it has cooled down is a blessing for me. But I'm sorry that you're having to deal with snow in the middle of April. It's a little late for snow. Sorry about that. Hello, Sharon. You probably don't have to worry about snow in April where you're at, Sharon. Oh, snow at Mom's. Did you bring something warm to wear, Jenny? Oh, you're in Texas too. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Jenny and my mom are in the Panhandle, so they might see some snow too. Oh my gosh, Dana, I saw your the one that you made that's like it looks like diamonds. It's like all the crystals. It was absolutely gorgeous. Loved it. And you had all of those earrings too. Yep. Your LMA sweatshirt, fantastic. It's 54 in Illinois. Rain in Kentucky. Only in the mountains. Do they have snow? It's fantastic. Sylvia, you are real close to my mom and my sister right now. Hello, Tina. In and out. Yep. Dog things. Hopefully my dogs settle down. Usually they get settled down before I start, but they were not settled, so we'll see if Ellen will let me do this. Hello, Sharon. I am sorry you're not feeling well. Just to let you guys know, stay as long as you want or as long as you can. And I am not offended if any of you at any point are like, you know what, it's too late, I gotta go to sleep. It just stopping in to say hi is good enough for me. So please don't stay later than you should. Just for me. Only 3 likes to get busy beaters. Oh, sweet. The clear beads are hard. Oh, yeah. You did a fantastic job photographing it, Dana. It was really, really, really pretty. It looked classy. That's what it looked like. Melting snow in Wisconsin. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Oh, that'll work. But yeah, all right. I want to tell you kind of what I wanted to do tonight. Just not a really complicated thing, but I had made some purchases over the last few months from Bead Box Bargains, and so I went through and picked out like a focal and some beads and maybe some contrasty beads and some spacers, and I put like things that I thought would go together just in a little like baggie or something like that. So I'm going to use one of these little like project kits that I made for myself, but I would like you guys to help me choose one. Hello. Hi, Kirk. Do I order Potomac beads and I bought the SS24 Chaton settings? Oh, Chaton settings and crystals. Okay. I haven't done Chaton settings. I was going to the other, there was one of the boxes that we got from them, Pauline, and I just never got around to playing around with it. So I don't know if I can help or not, but they might have a video for that, for setting a crystal chaton in one of their chaton settings. So I'm sorry. Like I've never done that, so I wouldn't know where to start. But you know, maybe I should learn, right? And then I could share once I do. That's not what I'm going to do tonight. We're going to do easy things tonight because it's been a long week. A long week with an air conditioner that is on its last, well, not on its last legs. There's just one part I think that they need to replace. But I can't do that because I am not a air conditioning repair person. Thank you. The Northern Lights thing was a lot of fun to do. The thing is, like, the painting and jewelry things, so many people who like it, they love it, and they'll watch the whole thing. But it doesn't get as many views, let's say, as some other things that are just jewelry. So, like, it's actually a little bit of a labor of love. It doesn't drive a lot of traffic, but I love doing it. I love sharing it, and so many of you have told me that you love it. So I will keep doing those. Yeah, it's been a week, but it's cooled down enough, so we can do that. Yeah. Oh, the pink earrings! I'm wearing them tonight. They're on my ears right now. So, and that was a new bead box that they actually reached out to me and they're like, "Hey, we love your YouTube channel. Can we send you some beads?" And I was like, "All right, if I get a new bead box, I have to make some room in my schedule because I don't, you know, I don't want to overload myself with too much work or with too many things." So I actually went through my list of different bead boxes that I get, and the ones that I have like a kind of a symbiotic partnership with, where we have those arrangements, I'm keeping. The ones where I don't have that, the ones that I actually pay for out of my pocket and do that, those are up on the chopping block. So I have actually paused my Magical Mystery Bead Box subscription so that I can fit in the Craftica one now. So I'll probably go back to it at some point because I really do love like the experience that they curate for you. But yeah, it's a little bit of a change for me. And that's all. I am so glad that you enjoyed that too, Ruth. Yay. You know what is funny is why is it giving me extra steps to go through? The really fun thing about painting is like it always looks a little bit like a mess until you put in those final details and it starts coming together and it looks like something. And that's a lot of fun to do. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh man. Thank you guys. What the pink earrings you're gonna order from them. Okay, so let me switch around my big one here, and I want to show you these little kits that I put together. And if you guys can help me decide which one, I know which one I'm kind of leaning towards myself, but I want to see if you guys feel like it the same way. All right, so the first one that I put together, I had gotten this focal. Sorry, I don't have the product number. It got taken out of its bag, but I had gotten this in one of my little shopping things from Bead Box Bargains. And it's such a pretty pendant. And then I was like, okay, what can I add to this? So there were these like 8mm drooks that have, play the videos and do my own beading. Oh, yep, that's great. I had these that I thought would go well with it for something. They've got the pink and the red. And then while I was looking around for some of the other things, I have these little guys. They could make some earrings to go with it. They are like these little argyle sort of colors. And like, these are, I don't know if all of these are still in stock there or not, probably not. But then they had these like faceted, like red lined beads that also go well. Grab these chunky spacers and then just some light pink crystal drops. And that's option number 1 for my little kit that I put together of things that I can make a project with tonight. So option 1 is my pink things, pink and red. Let me get these guys. I don't know if I should put them away. Well, I'm only going to be making with one of these tonight, so in between showing you them, I will put them away. Like, I didn't organize these into an organizer or anything. I just kind of put them together in a little baggie for a kit. It is Beki pink, yes. You know what? You say option 1 is going to be hard to beat, but like, wait till you see the rest of them, for real. Hi, Susan. I try to keep them about the same time. Sometimes life gets in the way, but I try to make sure that they get scheduled at the certain time. But yeah, about 10:30 p.m. Central Time. That's where I'm at, is Central U.S. time zone. I'm in Texas, so that's about when I schedule it for. Oh, hello from Canada. Oh, the blues are going to be great, but this is the second option. It also has some pink and purple. Thanks, Susan. Hopefully I will be able to keep consistent with it. Sometimes things get in the way, but I like to give a little message to let you guys know ahead of time that it won't be happening that night. All right, so this one, it started with these little moth pendant guys, right? Matte purple, yeah. So I've got these guys, the light pink, kind of a cream color, and this almost blue, but not quite, like lavender in there. And then we've got these teeny tiny bicones that are purple that will go with it. We have some great big honkin' light pink bicones. I thought these would be great with it. They've got some pink and a little bit of purple right there on these table cut ovals. And I wasn't sure if these sparkly guys would go with it or not. I put it in the box. I might decide not to use them at all. We'll see. And then there were some spacers like this. So that was option number 2, are the pink and purple butterflies. So you've got our pink and red tree, pink and purple butterflies. And then, I mean, there's going to be pink in the next one too. Just letting you know, but it's a totally different kind of pink. And that's this one right here. A purple blue a blurple. Yes, Chris. It is such a cool bead shape. I agree. Okay, so this one started with this lapis rose focal. I thought that would be. I did. I tricked everybody. So I got that. And like the thing about that is you want like some complementary colors, like these blue drooks. And then you want maybe some contrasty colors, like these fuchsia English cut tiger eye beads. They are so pretty. So they will like contrasty. And then we've got these sort of magenta pink colored bicones. They're sort of the same as those purple ones, but different colors. And then we've got these hearts that are like blue and pink to tie it all together like that. And some of these like folklore fairy tale things, they've got this iridescence on them. They're got an AB finish. And then some of these round spacers. So that is number 3. Yeah. Lapis and the tiger eye and everything. Like this, I'm going to make something with this no matter what. Whether it happens tonight or not, that is the question. I might just do a separate video with this if we don't do it tonight. In fact, all of these, I put them together because I wanted to make something with them. So don't worry, none of them are going to be completely neglected, but I wanted to get some input from y'all on which ones we're going to be doing. And this is the last one. And this is the one that my heart is leaning towards the most right now. And I'm going to show you why in just a minute. They had on Bead Box Bargains these super cool little fish focals. And like, it's just like a little bead, but it's all in these segments. And you can like put it together and have a little fish as your thing. Are we up front or in back? I think we go this way. Maybe. Is this one there? Yeah. And so you've got these guys, and it makes like a little fish. And I had to get that. And then actually in the same order, I got these gemstones. They're 4mm gemstones, and they have trying to get the courage to make chunky beads with horse mane and UV resin clay. That is really cool, actually. And then we've got these guys with some like sort of goldfishy kind of colors. And then this crystal mix with some aqua colors, but some of them have like a little bit of an orange tinge to them as well. So I thought they would go really good together. They're super cute. I have these spacers from a different order, but I wanted these swirls maybe because we got a swirl on this guy, and I thought it would go really good with them. Also, they're chunky like this guy. And they had the same thing but tiny for earrings. And I was like, oh my gosh, this will be lots of fun. So like, this is option number 4, where we've got like little fish beads that we can put together for that. Hello, Brandy. Welcome here. We're trying to decide which of my little self-made project kits I'm going to be working on tonight. I showed 1 here, 2, 3, and then this is number 4. And then for spacers, these little goldfish spacers. So like, yeah, there's like the little fishes. There's 2 of these, so I can make earrings with them. It's one of those. Okay, so let me start counting. Okay, we've got 4, but 2 for 4. 1, 2, 3 for 3. 1 for 4, so that's 3 for 4. 3. My mom wants to see number 1. We've got another one for the fish. It's really a toss-up between these 2, I think, right now. Got another vote for 4, another vote for 3. We are like half and half on. You know what? I might save this one for a totally separate video because I think that might be fun to do it that way. What do you guys think? Separate video for the fish and we work with the dark blue and pink tonight? Okay, Sharon, thank you for stopping in and spending a little bit of time with me. I hope you feel better tomorrow. Get some rest. Good night. So another vote for 3. Has everybody voted? Okay, so I'm going to put my fishy guys away and I will plan a video where I make some stuff with these guys. One of the big reasons I wanted to do this one is because I was going to do the earrings with some beading wire and do a beading wire headband for my fishes so that they like moved and had some movement. I thought that would be really cool. So we'll do this on a different day and I will get the blue and hot pink and fuchsia thing going for tonight. Like I said, I am going to do a lot of these, but we were just trying to decide which ones we were going to do tonight. Hello, Jennifer. I was just going through like some little projects that I put together for myself. And we mostly voted on which ones these guys wanted to see me make tonight. And we ended up with this one. That was the result of those. Oh, thank you, Kirk. That's really helpful. All right. So let's get this rose, these purple guys, my multicolored hearts. Let's get all these guys out and make something. I don't have to make earrings to go with it today, because I already made earrings today. Oh, Pauline Jody goes to sleep. She is a morning person. She's not a night owl. So, hello, hi. I'm glad that you decided to stop in. Hey, you guys, check out our YouTuber's channel. She just made a necklace for the first time on her channel. Right here. Blessed and beautiful. Beautiful, yes, absolutely. But yeah, oh yeah, this rose bead. It's just a carved rose pendant. It's lapis. And so it's got that shimmer in it. It's really pretty. I like it. So let me grab, let's see, I'm doing silver, right? All right, let me grab a little bit of wire and I'm going to make this into a pendant real quick. And then I'm going to unstring some of these beads and grab some beading wire. So, you know, I have ideas about how to organize and get to my beading wire better than just keeping them in these things. I just have to do it, you know? It's just in here like this. And I had some lapis that I wanted to use. What happens to it? Did it fall out? Pretty sure I had it in that one. Well, there it is. It did fall out. Haha. Okay, so that is a good color for that. Oh, my organization idea. Okay, so I'm going to be replacing these shelves with like door things that have space inside the doors. And inside the door part, I'm going to be doing some little short dowels attached to like a piece of square wood that is on a hinge. So I can put like rolls on it and then tip it out and pull off the roll that I want and then tip it back in. It's going to be a fun thing, but I just have to do it. It's like, it's my idea. It's hard to explain it. I would have to show you. And don't worry, I would definitely like make a video about my process to share with y'all because I think it'll be cool. But yeah, so we're going to use this. We're going to use our fuchsia tiger eye. It's going to be fantastic. I love these little 2-color table cut heart beads. They are so pretty. Yeah, I will definitely make a video to share it so that y'all can steal my idea if you want. But yeah, it's basically going to be replacing this, and it's going to make it so much better for me. All right. I'm trying to catch up with all of those. Let's get the bicones out. Let those bicones be bicones. And some blue guys. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm just going to pick a couple of these guys up and bring them a little bit closer so you can see like the tiger eye, like chatoyancy stuff. Because they are just so... Come on, focus, friend. I'm talking to the camera. They're so pretty. I love those. Oh. Which craft store were you looking at, Susan? Not that I know much about the craft stores in Canada. Now, I don't know how I want to order these beads or anything like that. We're going to figure that out tonight. Okay, hold on a sec. Ellie's Bead Boutique might have them. Okay, good. I don't think commenters on the lives can put links in, and I don't have a second computer set up to do that. To share a link myself. But I could maybe link to her in the comments after the live or something. Yes, I can add it later. That's going to be probably the best solution for that, to get that link in later. All right. This guy has a little hole right here up at the top. So I am going to use some craft wire, and I'm just going to make myself a little bail. Should we add some things to it to make it... What are we making tonight? I had some beads that I got from Bead Box Bargains, like from different times, different things, and I made myself a little project kit centered around this guy. I added some other beads that I thought would go with it, and we just decided as a group which one of the ones I was going to be doing. Just to review the ones that we are not doing tonight. For ones with these purple and pink butterflies, and some ones with this really pretty pendant here, and then there was the fishes. And definitely the fishes I'm going to be doing in a later video with it all together. So you can do that. Here, let me see if I can make you a mod. Hold on. No. I think I would have to make you a mod on my channel, but I would have to exit out of one of these two devices in order to do that, Jenny. Or, Jenny, do you still have the link to that I sent you to invite you to my thing? Because you can just join from your phone. You don't have to turn on your camera or anything. I don't have to add you to the stage. No, or not. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have a mod for this. It's just me. All right. So I'm just going to cut off about 6 inches of wire, bloop, bloop, and then drop it because that's what we do. That's how we roll. All right, I'm going to go about 2 inches down from the end, give it a little bit of a bend with my chain nose pliers. And I'm going to grab my round nose pliers if I can find them. That's not my round nose pliers. Why do all my pliers have the same color handle? You know how confusing that is? Just kidding. It is 20 gauge wire. All right. Oh, I got the email about Gina's treasure bags. I will have to look at how much money is left in my bank account after the air conditioning repairman comes. But it is entirely possible that I might be getting one. We'll have to see. All right. So I just made a little loop, swung it to the side, and I am going to get this guy. Oof. Put through that loop. You know, I keep forgetting sometimes about the thickness of beads or these things and how the curve of the wire will stop it from going all the way through. Always seem to do that. So I'm just going to do it this way. Bend it forward. That way it will be straight on the bottom. Go bend that up. Couple wraps. Yeah, no, she said Or the thing says it's denim, but it's going to be like two different colors, I think, of blue. So maybe there's going to be some light, like stonewash blue sort of denim, and the other one will be like a dark wash blue. I don't know. That's my guess. Oh, my sister is backstage. Hold on. I don't see you. Jenny, I don't see you on my list of everyone's. Oh, no, I know what I'm going to do. Let's do the heart. Like that. Yeah, in order to invite you, Jenny, I'd have to exit out of this too. Yeah, we can mess with it later. So flower with the fuchsia beads or the heart with the fuchsia beads. What are we putting right above here on this focal? Which one of those? Do you guys have an opinion? The flower? I'm going to be putting the flowers and the hearts in the necklace. I just wanted something to kind of link the focal with the rest of it. So flower, flower, flower. We got a heart. Vote. Do love that as hearts though. So we're going to do the flower. I'm going to put this on so you can see what that looks like. All right, flower, flower, flower. More people for flowers. All right. Thank you for helping me. All right, let's make another loop up here at the top. That way I can string this on when I string the rest of the necklace. Oh boy, this is awkward. This is good enough for me. Just trying to tidy up my wraps here real quick. It is pretty. I love this blue rose. Blue and fuchsia. I love it. Okay. Now let's figure out my stringing pattern. I'm going to move these guys out of the way while I figure this out. Got 1, 2, 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 of these on each side. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I did use one of my flowers. I can't use 3 of these. what if there was that, and then this, and then that, and then this. Okay, that's 3. I don't want to do 3. Switch these around so that I've got this going on up here. I think this might be my strand. Yeah, Liana, they are really great. I like. Oh, are we voting again? I think we figured a few things out with this. Also, where am I going to put my bike cones and my tag rise? I think maybe like that. Maybe I won't be using these. Maybe it would make it way too busy. Why did I have the blue flowers before the 4th heart? Oh, because I put it in the wrong order. That's why. Or did I? 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. Let me. Figure this out. I don't know what order I want to do this in exactly. Wrong. I need to do something on the end there. Maybe something in the middle here. How about that? Okay, so I am going to use these. I'm going to just place them above the hearts, between the heart and the next bead, because there's that little divot right there in the hearts, and that'll give it a little bit of space. And honestly, if I need to extend it, I could probably add it in between a few more of these beads, but I think that might be good. I am strigging, Dana. Are the flowers and the heart going to be right next to each other? Yeah, that was the question. That was what I was like, okay, wait a minute, maybe I'll put this little bicone in between them. So I'm glad you're here too, Philomena. Oh my gosh, yes. Jennifer did a fantastic, beautiful project. I like Jody's project too. Actually, I liked all of the projects on the live beading party that they did with Sam's Bead Box. That was fantastic. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, and then I'm gonna start beading, see if that's long enough. If it's not, I can take these beads off and start again, or add some things to it. But I'm just gonna go from this end all the way there because I can add my focal because I'm gonna do just half of it, string half, see how long it is, see how I like it, and then put on my focal and string the other half. I like these two together. Yeah, that Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights box is gorgeous. And everybody made such beautiful projects during that live. It's fantastic. So part of me is like, is this going to be a strand that is too busy with all of these different shapes and the bright colors? And then I realized right before I thought that thought, oh, good night, Sharon. It has been a crazy week. Question, what is that blue wire? It's more soft flex wire because soft flex has like all these different colors of wire. It's their dark blue lapis color. One of the reasons I like the Softflex wires is because they come in so many cool colors. Like those, and there's some dark red. This is one of my favorite colors over here. Let me grab it. Turquoise. Absolutely love it. Yeah, it's my favorite beading wire for a good reason. The hole is a little bit blocked on that one, so I'm going to swap it out for another one because I have an extra of those since I used one for my focal. Hello, Bridget. I am happy you're here. Okay, but here we go. That's how it is strung. I think that's going to be just fine. It's not too busy, is it? Honestly, I think with bright colors, you can never be too busy. Excuse me. Whew. Let's do a little sneeze there. Oh my gosh. I have where's my yellow? I have like 2 spools of yellow softflex wire. I don't think it's citrine. Or maybe it is, but it's one of the colors that was discontinued. And for someone who doesn't like yellow, I have way more yellow wire than you would think somebody who doesn't like yellow should possibly have. But they're great. Thank you, Pauline. And Kathy. But yeah, no, these are really pretty colors. I like that. I like it. I like it. I'm not mad about it at all. So I'm going to check the length when I get to this part strung out, see if it is the length that I want. And if it's not, then I'm going to maybe unstring it and add more of these little purple bicones in between some of these other beads as spacers, right? It would be a perfect Valentine's necklace. It would absolutely be a perfect Valentine's necklace. I mean, I could wear it any time of year, right? Oh, my sister wants some of my yellow wire. I'll bring it with me when I come and visit you. Okay? So I keep hoping that they'll make that coral colored soft flex, that bright true red color. Because like the first time I saw it, I was like, no, that's too red. I don't like that bright red. And then I kept using it over and over again. So I was like, well, I guess I should buy as much of it as I can since it's discontinued. And I think for a while there, the only way you could get it was in their trios. So I actually did buy several trios just for the red softbox. All right, I'm gonna check that length. I think my length is perfect, actually. Yay! Okay, so let's make sure we have enough room for crimping on that end. Bend that this way to make sure we've got an equal amount on the other side. Oh, thank you. Oh, here, let me hold that closer, June, so that you can see that pattern a little bit better. I'm just going through like that. Am I intentionally asymmetric? No, because I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side of the necklace. So it will be a symmetrical necklace, but like each repeat is not symmetrical. And I've got my focal right there on the end. Well, the last blue bead is to mirror this blue bead here at the beginning, which is going to be right next to my focal, and also to give a little bit of extra length on both ends because otherwise it would be too short. Yes, Tina, sometimes the patterns do make themselves. I think I'm just listening to the beads and letting them tell me where they want to be. Helping them get comfortable next to each other. Oof, I think I cut my wire wrong because it gave me a bit of a blunt end, and that always makes it a little more difficult for stringing. There we go, that's going to be better. So I am just going to follow the same pattern for the second strand or the second side as I already have on the first one. Well, good morning. I'm glad you're still with me. Um, but it's actually pretty normal for you know, it's okay. It's okay to be stuck on symmetry and wanting things to be like that. I actually had a lot of trouble with accepting asymmetry in my designs. And sometimes the way to get through something like a block like that is just to do a little bit of something that makes you a little uncomfortable. Sometimes we don't make ourselves sit with something that is uncomfortable. So we don't learn how to move past it or accept it. And so, doing things with asymmetry have made it easier for me to be a little bit better with it, Oh, I'm sorry, June. You know what? If you want to just come back after you've had some rest, you're welcome to. I mean, please stay as long as you want to. But I am happy that you're here. Thank you. But yeah, it's not unusual for us to keep um, beading here on my late night beading with Beki things until it is actually officially morning. So maybe not for Jennifer because she's on the West Coast, but I am Central Time, so I am not far behind you. It's going to be midnight fairly soon. Why are you not going through? Just, I know that I'm not the only person who can sometimes only get to beading late at night. All right, I'm gonna grab a little something to maybe help this hole. I bought some bead reamers the other day and then I lost the package with them. I don't know where they went. I have a little pokey guy here. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna clear it out. Okay, that one's gonna work. Sometimes with the check glass beads, the hole gets a little bit blocked by some of the things like that. So it's just getting the wash that gives it that little extra color. Just kind of getting that out of the way so you can get your beading wire through. Oh, this is like a gummy thing. It's sticking to my awl. That one's fine. Oh, Dana. I hope you can get some sleep tonight, Dana. Thank you. It takes some figuring out sometimes to see what works and what doesn't, like sometimes I'll think, oh, this will go together, and then I put the beads next to each other and I hate it. So then you just start over, put beads next to other beads instead. Will I be organizing the March Jesse James Beads box? I am going to be using my normal 15 grid organizers. My March box hasn't even, like, they printed a shipping label, but it hasn't been picked up. So I don't know when I'm going to get it. So we'll see when I get it. I am pausing my subscription with them because I just started getting the Craftica box and I don't have enough room on my plate for both. But I do have the March box coming. So we can get to that. There's something sticky inside the hole on this one. It's weird. I don't know if you guys can see. Sticking this wire in there. And there's stuff on it that comes out. It's doing the same thing with this wall. I may need to find those bead reamers that I bought. They're like 2 different sizes. And I put the package away, like over in my other cabinet. This is not going to go through. Oh, sir, it is not. All right, so what am I going to do instead? You know, I think this is why I didn't do the thing. I don't know the answer to that, actually. I don't know if it's going to be, it should be the April one because it's pretty close to the beginning of April, but I'm not in charge of that. I'm very new to working with them, so I don't know the answer to that. All right, so since I cannot get the hole to work on that one, in order to keep it symmetrical, I'm going to be sort of replacing that in the pattern with this other blue bead. I think it will still work. It's just going to be a little bit different. Than having the heart there. But I think that'll be okay because most of the part that's going to be at the front and visible will have the hearts, and we'll just have these guys coming around the back instead. Oh man, but yes, I've been waiting for that box. I love the bead mixes. I love all of those. I'm ready to play with them. I just hope it gets here soon. All right, let's get this one strong. Let me wish there weren't so many blocked beads in here. This is actually a little bit distressing. Okay, so future Becky should make sure to have, whoop, don't break the beads, a bead reamer with her before we start. All right, both of these have blocks. One of those has a block. I'm gonna do the same thing I did that out. Maybe I can do. I know. Okay. So this is where we're gonna take a break from that, and I'm going to put on bicone, blue bead, and the bicone, and then one of the baggies. And then a bicone, a blue bead, and a bicone, and one of the baggies. And I changed it up because I just can't use as many of the check glass beads that I thought I could. Oh, Jenny, thank you for helping with that. I hope that answers the question that was asked. I know, but you know what? I am settled. I don't want to have to go wander over there right now. Okay, I'm not gonna get that. I'm here to have fun. I'm not here to try and spend too much time clearing the holes on beads. This is my relax time. This is my unwind from the daytime. This is my hang out with my friends time. Oh my gosh, Jennifer is an absolute bead addict. Jennifer, don't you collect the bead strands? Like you have some that you haven't even opened. I think Maria does the same thing too. Okay, there we go. So this is the front of the necklace. That'll be the behind of the necklace. Just gonna check my length. I need a few more of these beads on here. So let's keep going. We can get that in here. One more of these. That's the wrong one to put on there. Just adding another of these guys on here. Let's do that here. Yeah, it's gonna be enough of those. Oh my gosh, you guys are all bead strand hoarders. Okay, that was not derogatory. That was complimentary. Okay, yes, that got my length right. Now what clasp am I going to be doing? Got this little bag of clasps over here. These were one of the freebies. These, because you know when you do an order, you get some things for free. And this is just on my desk from a previous project that I did earlier this week. They're just right there. That's why I am using these. It is a little S hook, a ring, and I'm just opening this up a little bit wider because otherwise it will not slide on. Okay. Make some loops. What am I looking for? Thank you, June. I appreciate that. Three-way conference call at 3 a.m. I am looking for my crimper, and it is right here underneath the little baggy kits that I moved off of my bead mat. I've got my crimper. Let's get these crimped. Cramped. Thank you guys. All right. Just gonna do some loops and then we'll use some jump rings to attach my clasps. So beading wire with the crimp, and back on itself. Make myself a little loop right there. And we're gonna do a little crimp. It's ravioli time, guys. It's our little ravioli. Let's turn it to the side and make a meatball. Y'all are watching and you're new to my channel, the magical crimper is my favorite way of crimping. Because I don't need a crimp cover. It is all crimped and done. Nice, smooth little crimp ball. Let's scooch these guys down. Oh, yes, absolutely go buy from softflex.com. They are fantastic people. I love working with them. I've done lives with some of them before. But the Softflex folks are actually how I learned how to do the magical crimping. They do tutorials like every week, like several of them. And you can buy the wire directly from them. And they usually have some specials. Just every week they've got a new special right now. It's buying kits and getting a certain amount off. Sometimes the wire goes on sale. They are fantastic. Oh my gosh, Dana, that is correct. A lot of my Softflex came from the kits. But I bought some spools as well. The trios are a good way to get a bunch of Softflex for a sort of a better price. Especially if you want all of the colors that they come in. Just fantastic. And it's just really good beading wire, y'all. Really good. The soft flex kits, they're usually around, what is it, 35-ish, something like that. They're not a subscription. They just release a new kit every month, on the last Wednesday of every month. Oh, I don't think the trios come in larger sizes. But I think when you do buy one of the larger spools, you get a little bit of a price breakdown, discount anyway. Let's get the second one done. Ravioli. I'm not spending a lot of time describing how to do the magical crimper in this live. I do have a magical crimper tips and tricks video. Jennifer Miller also has a magical crimper tips and tricks on her channel as well. And you can watch both if you wanted to. Okay. And now we are got my loops. Jump rings. There we go. I knew I was missing something. Pink. Not seeing a kink. All right. I've got some jump rings here. These are just little oval jump rings. They're 5x4. I've got my pliers for opening them. Open. And let's do the hook on this side. And this hook for the loop on that side. All right. And now my necklace is done. I love it. Love it. Now the beads and some of these like pendants and things, they may be available still at Bead Box Bargains, but because they do a lot of closeouts, they might not be available. So, you can check it out and see, but these were purchased over a period of time and they might not still be available. But this is very, very blue and purpley and perfect. And I love it. I love it. You guys did a good choice. Thank you for helping me with this decision. I'm gonna scooch this on over here. Put it on. What do you guys think? Is it just right? It's exactly the length that I wanted it to be. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Brenda, Mom. No, thank you, Bridget, Susan, Mary, Lynn. Thank you, Tina. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. This was very much a worthwhile endeavor. Uh, I just love eating. I just love making things, and this is a really this the lives are a really good chance for me to just get into my stash sometimes and just make some stuff without having it to have to be like with a bead box or something like that, and just have some fun. I enjoy that so much. So, oh, you know what this is? This is a dip dyed top. It's got pink down at the bottom and purple, so like it does actually go with what I'm wearing. Thank you guys. I love this. Oh, Chris. Well, I'm not getting out and talking with people right now, but I am here in my house talking with y'all. So I like that. I like being able to have some live response to the silly things that come into my head that I say out loud instead of just talking, into the ether and hoping people are listening when they go watch my video. All right. Okay, guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for staying up with me. Not quite morning, so I'm not gonna sing you good morning. Because I've got about 8 more minutes until then. But I finished my beautiful necklace. I had a lot of fun with y'all, and I will do the fish video as a separate video, something that maybe isn't live, something that I can record. It'll be lots of fun. I have ideas for that. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Hope you sleep tight. Stay warm, everyone who is in the way of the storm, getting some snow. And I will see you guys next week. Bye for now, guys.